video is about using a burette to titrate NaOH into Sprite to find the concentration of citric acid. Our initial volume measurement is 0.99. And you want to slowly release this.
Yeah, I would say.
And let some of the NaOH run into the. When you start getting a pink color, make sure you swirl, because you want a very light pink for your final color. Make sure you have a white paper underneath so you can tell when the color change happens. Another thing to remember is to leave your hands at the top of the beaker, because if not, the color of your hands could get in the way of the color change. And that's your desired color of pink. The final volume is 38.79, which means your volume delivered was 37.8 milliliters, 80 milliliters.
Titrations are performed to determine the concentration of an analyte in the solution. They're also used to determine the stoichiometry of a reaction, the number of electrons gained or accepted in a redox reaction, and the solubility products. Some things you need to know before doing titrations is how much of the unknown solution you have and the concentration of the known. Data collected to determine the unknown variable would be the volume of the unknown delivered, which would be the volume final minus the volume initial, and the concentration of the known. And then you also have to, in order to read your volume, you have to do it by the bottom of the meniscus. And this volume is basically right at 0.00. When we start the titration, by releasing a little bit at a time.
Okay.
This will be your final color change, final product.
Okay, so
with the initial volume being at 0.00, the final volume is at 28.45 mils.
and then we went ahead and already turned on the calcium phosphate like stuff.
And the volume delivered would be 28.45 mils.
During a titration, it's sometimes necessary to put an indicator solution in our KHP. We're using phenolphthalein, and we're going to put a few drops into the KHP, about 3 drops. Then we're going to put this under the burette. When using a burette, it's very important to rinse it 3 times with water and then 3 times with the solution. In this, we're using NaOH. So we record the initial volume as 0.01, 0.01, and then we're going to slowly release it into the beaker. So the equivalence point has been reached when it turns this light pink color. We can see it on this white sheet. And this means its pH is between 8.3 and 10. And at this point we are finished with our titration because it is the light pink color. And we just record the volume final, and it is 22.29. And then we're just going to subtract this, so our volume delivered is going to be 22.28.